Here's the woman you were talking about earlier. She hasn't lost a match since August.
Wow. And you said it, I said it, we all said it. Tanaily has not lost a match since August, and Brian Atomic, her fiance, accompanying her now. Now I wonder I know these guys were announced that they were gonna be here, so we will see what these guys on Valentine's Day with this lovely couple, who are quite literally crazy in love, have to say.
Absolutely. Again, they spent the better part of last year feuding over the Executive Championship. Remember, Tiny was champion, then Brian Atomic defeated her for that championship, and they feuded for a while, but it seems like, sometimes when you're in love, you get into fights, right? And sometimes you got to fight it out. We don't condone domestic violence, of course, but sometimes,
no, of course not.
Sometimes you got to fight it out. But it looks like all is well in K.I.L's world.
She didn't book us for a match, but we did want to come out here to say Happy Valentine's Day from the best couple the establishment has to offer.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice, good-spirited stuff.
We're the best couple in the establishment, but we're the most dangerous.
Ooh. Hard to argue, honestly.
It is.
Are crazy in love, and our love.
Okay. Crazy in love.
Wait a minute, that's Bobby Munoz.
No words. There we go. First of all, shut
Megamind, oh my God, Megamind.
And I guarantee you, if Chuck Woolery was still alive and he came here and took a dump in the ring, it would probably be you two right there right now.
Y'all even know what he's talking about right now?
This is professional
All I
wrestling.
hear is Megamind.
I would say he's Megamind, but without the presentation.
And I'm from the Bronx. We love the fights. I'm coming here for a fight. Which one do you want to get the smoke?
Which one do you want? Because we both got. You want Megamind? I want Megamind, actually. Let me get Megamind.
I want to kick that big old Megamind.
But I'm trying to suplex him on his big dome.
Oh.
No, I have a better idea. It's Valentine's Day. You got a Valentine or a friend back there that's ready for a tag match?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. And he actually has 6 hearts.
Wait a minute, 6 hearts? I think I know what that means. Oh my God.
Oh, man. Okay. Looks like we...
Oh my God, and ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are not aware, that is 6-heart Tone Felix. That is one of the most dangerous men in all of the state of Florida, and it looks like Bobby Munoz has found himself about as dangerous of a tag team partner as you could find.
Got an intergender tag team
The
match.
following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are crazy in love. The team of the Suplex Queen, Tanaily, and the Walking Nuke, Brian Atomic.
Man, like you said, this guy, Tone Felix, is dangerous, and Bobby from the Bronx.
Their opponents, the team of Bobby Munoz and 6 hearts, Tone Felix.
These guys, man.
Wait a minute, hang on, I do have to ask, if Bobby Munoz is Megamind, does that mean that Tone Felix is that fish guy? I don't know what his name is. Does that make him the fish guy? The David Cross fish guy, whatever that guy is. Does that mean that that's who he is? Because I don't know.
I don't know, man, but you might not want to say that too loud. He's,
Minion! Minion! His name is Minion, I think. Right? Guys? Anyone? Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm not saying anything bad about Tone Felix. Again, I'm trying to keep my job and stay out of the way.
That is totally fair. And again, and I wanted to mention this at the end of the Terry Kidd match. After a big win like that, oftentimes you would sit there and say perhaps that's going to put him in contention for an executive championship match. But at this point, I don't know if there ever is going to be executive championship matches anymore, because we started off the show with Elias AK-47 Roman, your new executive champion, literally throwing that championship in the trash So I don't know where we're at with that or what's going on with that. And as soon as I figure anything out with that, we will let you know. But right now, Bobby Munoz trying to little bro Brian Atomic, and I'm not sure how smart of an idea that is.
I don't think that's smart at all. I mean, again, Brian Atomic, again, is a former executive champion. Again, mixed martial arts background. His kicks are something to be feared. This guy's not wearing traditional wrestling boots. If you notice in his gear.
He just smacks that big bald head of Bobby Munoz. And Bobby Munoz is trying to argue that Brian Atomic pulled his hair. You can't pull non-existent hair there, Bobby.
Hey, listen, those hair follicles still exist.
And you know what? I will say this, Curtis. This is actually quite an intelligent move by Bobby Munoz, not just because of how dangerous Tone Felix is, but despite the fact that Tone Felix, as a singles performer, has not performed well against Brian Atomic. Over their careers, Tone Felix is 3-1 against Brian Atomic in tag team competition. So this is actually quite a intelligent move on top of having Tone Felix be very dangerous.
I mean, like you said, man, sometimes you gotta strategize. You gotta come with a different approach. And you know you're on the losing end. Oh man!
And Tone Felix trying to run right through our senior referee Rodney.
Oh man!
Rodney Hunter there.
Looks like he's about to pay for it.
Oh man!
Man, an assisted atomic drop or Manhattan drop. Golly.
Well, we could call it an atomic drop, a Brian atomic drop, and a clothesline headbutt combination. What the flip is happening right now?
Man, man, that tandem offense from K.I.L.
Look at it again, that assisted atomic drop. And now Tiny Tanaily in here against Bobby Munoz.
Man.
Just absolutely
nasty.
Slaughtering the chest.
Nasty chop. You can see that chest turning color already.
And Munoz goes for a splash in the corner, and he just ate that top turnbuckle. And look at the strength of the suplex queen. And oh no, he's got him up and throws him down.
Goodness. Tiny Tanaily is the suplex queen for a reason.
And Tone Felix going for a clothesline off the top rope, and he got caught. And two huge elbows. Missed that third one, and now those palm strikes to the chest of Tone Felix. And the former D3 running back looks like he's getting run over right now.
My goodness. Hit to the gut from Brian Atomic.
Looking for that gut wrench suplex. Or maybe not. That combination here looks like now. Double gut wrench suplex from Tanaily and Atomic. And these guys on Valentine's Day are showing how on the same page they are.
Absolutely. They battle each other so much. They know each other's moves. That's how you work together, man. Sometimes
Look at this double gut wrench suplex. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Atomic getting a little bit of that here from Tone. Man.
And now those dangerous strikes from Brian Atomic, one of the best strikers in the state of Florida.
Absolutely.
Tone Felix already down for a 2 count.
Definitely the best striker in TEW, bar none.
Tone Felix, a beautiful job of escaping that. And I looked like Atomic was looking for some kind of gator roll. And he was able to get out of it. And again, Tone Felix, so athletic, former Division III running back. And anybody who knows anything about football knows that even at the D3 level, to be a college running back, you have to be an outstanding athlete and in incredible shape. And Tone Felix certainly is that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, do not let the size of any of these guys fool you. Everybody in this ring tonight packs some type of a lethal punch. And here we go. Oh, man.
Looking like he was looking for that Chidori kick, and Brian Atomic caught him with that wheel kick. And Atomic's got to get out of there. Munoz, he's got his hair. I don't know if he was trying to take it for himself or what, but not going to work as Atomic able to get himself out of that evil corner there. Look at that handspring kick, and Munoz
grabbing his arms again, looking for any advantage, stopping that momentum. Smart work. I cannot be against that strategy at all, man. He was having a hard time. He took advantage of that handspring and allowing Tone to take the advantage. God, working on Brian Atomic's knees. Again, no knee pads, no protection. taking a full advantage of everything that he can in this match here tonight.
And the crowd trying to get behind Atomic. And Tone Felix with that smile on his face, attacking that right leg of Atomic.
Absolutely. Again, like you said, former D3 college athlete. You gotta be smart, you gotta be powerful. In order to get wins, you gotta use everything to your advantage, whether you're on the field or in the ring. You look for those openings, and right now, that arm is definitely an opening that Tone Felix is taking full advantage of.
Felix is just attacking the joints, attacking the elbows and the knees of Brian Atomic because, as we all know, for somebody who's such a great striker like Brian Atomic, those joints are so important because if those joints are compromised, every single strike you have is going to hurt you just as much as it hurts your opponent.
Absolutely. Like you said, man, it's taking everything out of him, man. When your arsenal is full of striking, everything hurts. Everything hurts that you do and everything hurts that you give.
Double suplex, and back in comes the former New York City Corrections Officer, Bobby Munoz. Cover and a kick out, and for Munoz, he's looking for a little bit of revenge. He had a tag team match last month, and you'll see that double suplex once again from Felix and Munoz. He had a tag match against K.I.L. just last month, and it was unsuccessful, but his tag team partner in that regard was Jayla Heights. Tonight, Tone Felix, just as dangerous.
Absolutely, as you see, and you mentioned him being a former correctional officer. Again, he doesn't come to play, man. The man came outside here talking about being from the Bronx. He's tatted up. He doesn't like people. Talking over him. So he's trying to assert his authority tonight. But Brian Atomic is making a comeback for his team.
And for Brian Atomic, he's got to find a way to get to his fiance in the corner. He went for a splash. Got caught into a world's strongest slam by Tone Felix. My God, what impact. Cover. That could do it. No, Atomic out at 2.
Goodness gracious, almost a snap world's strongest slam. Word to the Hall of Famer, Mark Henry. My goodness.
Tone Felix looking for the repress slam here, but Atomic with those elbows, able to escape out the back. Man. Went for a crucifix, and I'm not sure if he got all of that, but it looks like he got just enough to at least get himself some separation here.
His back might have gave out after that double suplex. Again, his joints have been hurting him.
I wouldn't be surprised. And Bobby Munoz, you have to wonder where he's going, and that's where he's going. Smart move, whether you like it or not, by Bobby Munoz. Taking Tiny Tanaily out of the corner so Atomic couldn't tag.
Like you said, again, former correctional officer taking advantage of the landscape, putting things in his favor.
That sit-out slam, beautiful. And Bobby Munoz pointing over here. Looks like he's going for that triple swanton. And I will say, you might not like Bobby Munoz, but at 51 years of age, this is quite impressive. There's the first from the bottom. Going for the second off the second rope. He's got it. Can he get all 3 on the triple swanton? Off the top rope, goes for it. He's got it.
3 swantons. Brian Atomic is in trouble.
That chest caving in of Atomic.
Man, I would have went for the cover there, but seems like Bobby has something to prove.
And these fans letting Bobby Munoz know how they think his name is spelled, it seems.
Oh, man, Brian Atomic countering. Still got some fight left in him after taking that triple swanton.
And we know Atomic has a ton of fight in him. We've seen it, the former executive champion. All the wars he's had with and for his fiancée over the years. And now Atomic trying to get to that corner where he can tag in Tiny Tanaily. She can pick up the pace and get them back in this thing.
And Atomic.
And a Hurricane Rana fires Munoz into the corner.
Second turnbuckle. That opening that Atomic desperately needs to get to a fresh Tiny Tanaily. The crowd here behind Atomic wanting him to get that tag, like you said, to his fiance, to the suplex queen.
Atomic trying to get free. Munoz just grabbing at that ankle. Went for a big clothesline handspring. Back kick, he's got it! He's got it! But that damaged calf and that damaged shin and ankle that we've seen all throughout the match that Tone Felix and Munoz have worked on coming back to bite him right now.
Brian Atomic desperately needs a tag. I don't know if he's trying to protect his fiance working this whole thing, but he's got to get a tag in there.
I definitely don't think Tiny Tanaily needs protection, and she's about to show that right now. Here comes Tanaily, and here comes Felix, and here comes the suplex. There's one. Duck underneath. Munoz goes for a ride.
Side suplex again. The suplex queen dodging that trouble in paradise, that spinning X kick.
Up and down. Wow, and the suplex queen living up to her name. And down come the straps.
Doing that kill gesture, that love kills. Tiny get the crowd fired up here.
And wow, using his fiance as a springboard to take out Munoz.
My goodness. Looks like they're going for some more tandem offense.
Oh, and Tone Felix able to get out of that beautiful counter by, and he just fires Tiny Tanaily into Brian Atomic, and Tone Felix showcasing his power right there.
Yeah, mocking him there, saying he need to use his
Look,
brain.
he's going for the flying Nebus. Flying Nebus got caught by Atomic.
Hung up on those ropes. That could have been nasty.
And Tanaily headbutt to Munoz. Down he goes.
Hard fall on the mat.
Oh, and a double chop to Felix. And they're calling for it. They call this murder. Snap German into the best foot stomp ever.
My goodness. They got to go for the pin. Put this one away.
And as a couple on Valentine's Day, K.I.L is victorious.
Krazy and Love picking up their official tag team victory here tonight in the establishment here in Castleberry, Florida, making not short work, but making work out of Tone Felix and Bobby from the Bronx. Congratulations to Krazy in Love, Brian Atomic, and Tiny Tanaily. An impressive tag team victory here tonight.
And this is a very dangerous duo. 2 victories as a tag team in a row. And with Tiny Tanaily having the golden ticket, you have to think that this is a situation to watch, whether it's for the Executive Championship or not. I guess we'll have to find out later, because again, we don't know what's going on with that. But congratulations to Krazy.